1v1 ranked is about to drop in this game, and I have yet to go through all the zones. As a competitive sweat as myself, we have to go through all of them today, making sure I give them a good rank from D to S. But if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Road to 5K, let's hit it. And I appreciate everybody who's been subscribing and liking my videos. Let's get right into this video. With our D tiers, we got Hustle to start us off. All right, so the first reason why Hustle is a D tier zone is literally because this thing does not give you any type of speed boost whatsoever. And what I mean by that is it's not noticeable at all. Compared to other zones, which we will be taking a look at, it's not the same speed boost. It's different, bruh. It's like the running speed is the same. I don't even know if they buffed it or not, or if it's like,
that shit's ass, bro.
If it's supposed to be like noticeable, but you see me running, this shit's ass, gang. On God it is, bruh. Oh my God, bruh. Our next D tier is Sprinter. Of course, I'm putting Sprinter at D tier, bruh. It's not that good compared to other speed type zones, especially in 1v1 ranked. Sorry, not 1v1 ranked, 2v2 ranked and 3v3s. Come on. This is literally like the Dollarama version of like Perfectionist or like Gold Vision. Although Crollo nerfed all the zones, speed zones, like some noob, like I'm convinced that 95% of the player base is just some shitterton shits, no offense. And then the 5 people know how to like literally counter everything. If you know how to counter every zone, you shouldn't be complaining. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like every zone has their good uses in their own right. No need to be nerfing speed zones for, bro. Especially when we got post zones in the game. But I'm gonna be. Let me get back on the topic. Sprinter, when you have the activation of the zone activated, it basically makes you like speed, like a speed demon, whether you're on or off the court. But it actually doesn't give you an actual speed boost. Our last D tier is Lockdown. Another shitty D tier is Lockdown. Okay, this thing's supposed to buff up lock or whatever, but really and truly it's the most useless thing in competitive that you'll ever meet. Okay, this zone doesn't even compare to anything for 1v1s, 2v2s, or 3v3s. Okay, if you see someone using this, run away. I'm being so honest. It doesn't give you any type of boost. There are worse zones that you can do to use that are just better than this one, bro. Now our first C tier is Dime. Yes, this is gonna be our first C tier. Now obviously I have to scale everything. We have only so many zones. We have a lot more styles than we do zones, I'm pretty sure. Get that out of here, kid. Your dog water dookie. Oh my God.
Get the balls. Why are you doing it so good?
I don't know why bro was on my dick talking about all I do is block. That's the whole point of the game. But let's talk about Dime. Now, Dime, you're never, ever seeing in the rank scene ever. If I'm being honest, it's a C tier because you can use it in casuals, but for comp, you're never seeing this dookie thing. The speed boost on this thing ain't even that crazy. No text can't be made from this thing unless you're like some specialist. I don't know. Top 10. But like really, no one's really using Dime. It's not that cool. Now we're gonna want to jump ahead to our B tier, starting off with Paint. Yes, this is going to be our first B tier, aka we got Paint. Okay, now I didn't expect this one to be on B, but I had to kind of put it there because Crollo and Tatalis, yes, their styles are freaking blase, okay? Their zones are not so much. And what I mean by that is they have like 2 good abilities on them. All 3 of them are just not it compared to some of them in 1v1 rank, 2v2 rank. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Like Posterizer and Basketball God. The speed boost on these styles isn't what you would expect, especially up against like Speed Dribble or your boy Gold Vision. They don't really compare. Now it can somewhat kind of counter them in a sense. Like I know for a fact Chaos will do that to you. Sorry, not Chaos. Paint will do that to you when you're without the ball right now. you can get that little boost and you can kind of guard up with it. It's pretty decent. Our next B tier is actually going to be Chaos. Another B, which a lot of people are not going to agree with, is Chaos. Now, honestly, it does have quick draw's ability to like quickly pull up that shot though, and like the ankle breaker. But in my personal opinion, that speed dribble thing is really like that bread and butter, you know? Or posterizer. Like those are really some S tier qualities for a zone. Personally, the whole ankle breaker, I don't really pressing that E often while people are dribbling, so I don't really have to worry about that too often, because you gotta kind of have to discipline yourself to not press Q, bro. You really have to. So I don't think it's that good. Now, do I say it's the most trashiest thing? No, I could have put it as A, but I just think it's a B tier, man. If I'm being completely honest, this and paint. And our last B tier is going to be Presidente. Our last but not least B tier is going to be President's freaking Zone. Okay, now picture this. It has a shoot percentage for your entire teammates. It's nice. It's basically Akashi if Akashi had a passive in this game. You know what I mean? Like if Emperor's Vision wasn't so egotistical a little bit, this is what it would have been. I'm being so honest. Now, is it good? Yeah, it's good to give everybody else a boost for like 3v3s, but ideally 2v2s, you are not using this, John. And 1v1s, forget about that. We have so many other things. It's good, but it's not great or beyond that, you know? Starting off with our first A tier, we got Quick Draw. Let's look at our first A, which is Quick Draw. Now, I'm gonna not put this on S tier because there's a lot more styles that you can use in competitive that are way better than this style, but it's still a really great contender. I would have put this at B tier, but if you truly know how to go dummy with Quick Draw, then it's definitely an A tier, motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. But now it's not S tier, man. It's not S tier. Now, if this would be S tier if it was a better version of Chaos, but Chaos even then doesn't even have like, it's not that good as well. Now, let me just say this. If you're using Quick Draw, just know that it can be a little glitchy because right when you shoot, it shoots. Moving along to our second A tier, we got Limitless. All right, let's talk about our second A tier. Now, I would have put this higher, but you know, there are better versions of this. And it's obviously Limitless. Limitless is a tier, especially in ranked. It's practically the same as 777 when it comes to that range buff. So you can practically just side dash out and practically hit that John like Jiscarus. Look at that, right in his face, right in the chaluper. And it's pretty far out. Look how wide that is. Oh my God. Practically the same range as 777. Now, this one, let's just put it up there. Animalistic is an A tier. So, as you guessed it, Animalistic is obviously an A tier. Now, it would be a lot higher if it was paired up with Sniper. Obviously, you get that extra boost with that 3-shot, but in competitive mode, obviously, you're not going to be pairing up Animalistic and Sniper all that much. You know, you're going to be going Posterizer, Basketball God, or, you know, Gold Vision even. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, don't get me wrong, in 3v3s, this can be really good in the offensive kit if all you got is Animalistic. Now, hey, me, personally, you're going to see this in 3v3s and casuals. Another A tier, we got Perfectionist. Another A tier, which I don't think it should be here, but I'm going to put it here regardless, is Perfectionist. Now, it did get nerfed a while ago along with its actual counterpart, Perfection. It was like a small nerf. I can't really remember the patch log for it, but I think they nerfed the range or something, or the speed on it. I think it was the speed, and it kind of like dukified it a little bit. It kind of did it to all the speed dribbles, which is not cool. The next A tier is actually going to be Unbreakable. Now, I think a lot of people would have got mad if I put this like anywhere less than A tier, but I currently do not see any use of Unbreakable unless you are going D1 defense along with Giant. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really good, but is it like good and competitive? There are better zones that you could cheese and abuse, obviously, but like if you had to pick, yeah, you can go dummy with Unbreakable. You just have to pair it up with a really good style, and you're goated. 1v1 rank, I would not be using this. I'm sorry, that's just me though. No. Now, last but not least, our last A tier is Street Dribbler. Street Dribbler does not leave the A tier section. I'm sorry. The extra dribble and that little speed boost is non-existent to me. The extra dribble is actually nice, but the speed, like the side to side to like do my little tech, is not there. Not to speed dribble. Speed dribble is low key good or better in that speed department. So is Gold Vision, bro. So yes, I will keep this in A tier. Not saying it's bad, but it's also, you gotta be a little bit skilled with it. You feel me? Starting off with our first S tier, Speed Dribble. So our first S tier is going to be Speed Dribble. Now, this is not really controversial. This isn't anything crazy. Let's be honest here, chat. You already know what we're on. Like, you see the speed boost. Now, this thing used to be a lot better before they nerfed it, like a couple other speed dribbles, but it's still one of the best. Of course, 2v2s, 3v3s, everyone's going to be using this besides, you know, Posterizer and Basketball God, but it's still, you know, it's still great. Especially if you're in 1v1, you can still do that speed dribble tech. It's still viable, especially now that you can't actually, you know, use a style and actually jump and block it. Our next S tier, Posterizer. Obviously, our next S tier is Posterizer. You know, this thing goes dummy 2v2s, 3v3s, 1v1s. The strat is insane. You can't do nothing about it. This guy in Basketball God have been destroying rank along with Lazy Worker. This thing is homage to all the giants and all the guys. If you want to be a dunk god, if you want to put your nuts in people's face, if you just want to give people the dick, you use this right here. Like, no, on God you do. It's fire. After Posterizer, we got Real Basketball. Of course I had to put Basketball God as an S tier. This thing freaking dominates 2v2s and 1v1s. What you mean? It's basically Posterizer's older brother. And it's nasty, man. It's truly nasty. Speed boost, shot boost, and unbreakable dunks. I practically can use this thing to get me where I need to be. It's just that guy, man. And the unbreakable dunks just make it nicer, dude. This is something you definitely want to have in your kit. If you didn't get Basketball God Zone, damn, that's tough on you, bro. Basically, you really wanted to have this, and you never wanted to swap off this thing. If you really like that dunking fiend, if you really want to dunk your nuts in some people, you know, Dunkin' Donuts is what I like to say it. It's Dunkin' Donuts. Now the speed boost is a little bit there. It's not really noticeable, but it's nice because at the end of the day, you could just get there. Now, literally one of the best S tiers, we got 777. Of course, I had to put my boy 777 in S tier. You see where I'm shooting that John at? You see where I'm shooting that John? Now, Crollo's team is obviously going to nerf this thing because of just how OP it is. And I'm honestly going to hate them for that because some of these zones right now are kind of bland by you nerfing all of them. Perfection, Gold Vision, they had their own perks and they had their own things, but yeah. And of course, we got to put Emperor Vision as an S tier. Obviously, I had to put Emperor Vision as an S tier. Come on, let's be real. The only thing that's ever countering anything is the y'all shall fear you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, really, it's truly that good. Now, pair this up with not being able to have your ankles being broken. Yeah, you could be a pretty mess on the court. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you could really be hitting them and making them miss their shots. And last but not least, our final S tier, we got Gold Vision. Last but not least, we have Gold Vision, our best, or one of the best zones out there. This used to be even more deadlier, but the stupid team removed the dunk version to this. They could have made it blockable, but, you know, balancing, I guess. But no, I'm really hating them on removing the dunk part. It's still good nonetheless. It's still S tier, but yeah. My brain is fried getting all this footage. But I hope you guys did enjoy this tier list. This is my tier list. You guys can leave your opinions down below. If you guys should have swapped something up, comment it down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next ranked video. See ya!